All right. Welcome back, everyone. Ready for another deep dive?
Definitely, especially with this World Series. It's been a wild ride so far.
It has, and you guys have sent us a mountain of articles, analyses, the whole 9 yards.
It's like you're eager to dissect it all.
Absolutely. So let's jump right in. Game 4, Dodgers versus Yankees. Dodgers up 3-0. Talk about pressure.
Yeah, the Dodgers have been absolutely dominant, haven't they?
No kidding. They've outplayed the Yankees pretty much everywhere. But let's talk pitching. That's been a game changer.
For sure. I mean, one of the articles you sent pointed out their starters, Buehler, Flaherty, Yamamoto, combined ERA for the series is a ridiculous 1.62.
That's insane. And remember, they weren't always this consistent during the regular season, so what's changed?
Momentum plays a huge part. They're riding a wave right now. But it's not just luck. Take Game 3, for example.
Yeah, Buehler was lights out, but they pulled him after 5 scoreless innings. Seemed risky.
It was a calculated risk, and it paid off. They weren't afraid to use that bullpen. You got to give them credit.
Absolutely. And then there's Freddie Freeman hitting a home run every single game. Unbelievable.
I think you flagged an article that talks about how he's been targeting low and away pitches.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The Yankees have been pitching him there, and he's just crushing it.
He's not just getting lucky. He's found a weakness, and he's exploiting it. That's smart baseball.
It really is. And it's not just the big hitters. Teoscar Hernandez with that cannon of an arm in Game 3, that throw from left field saved a run.
Definitely a great example of their defensive strength, too. They're not just hitting well. They're shutting down the Yankees at every turn.
Which brings us to the Yankees. Got a feel for them, especially Aaron Judge. He's been uncharacteristically quiet.
Yeah, 1 for 12 in the series with 7 strikeouts. That's putting a ton of pressure on everyone else.
Speaking of pressure, their pitching staff is feeling it too. Clark Schmidt's early exit in Game 3 really exposed their bullpen problems.
You've highlighted some commentary on their relievers. I mean, Holmes and Cousins have pitched in all 3 games. 7 different relievers in at least 2 of the 3 games. That's a lot.
Yeah, it's got to lead to fatigue. No wonder they're having trouble containing those Dodger bats.
And that's where the Dodgers' depth comes in. They haven't announced a starter for Game 4 yet. Could be anyone.
One of the articles called it a chess match. They've got so many options. Openers like Brazier or Kopech, or go with someone like Kasparius or Honeywell.
Exactly. And with that 3-0 lead, they don't have to overwork Trinan. They're really calling the shots.
Talk about frustrating for the Yankees. They're sending rookie Luis Gil to the mound for Game 4.
He had a decent regular season, 3.50 ERA, but facing this Dodgers lineup in a must-win game, that's a whole other level.
Huge step up, lots of pressure. The Dodgers will definitely test him.
They will. So the big question is, can the Yankees pull off a miracle?
Or are we about to see a Dodger sweep?
I guess we'll find out. But this World Series is far from over.
We've got a lot more to talk about, so we'll be back soon with part 2 of our deep dive. We'll break down those Game 4 narratives.
Sounds good. Looking forward to it.
Until then, keep those scorecards handy. You won't want to miss this.
See you soon.
Back again, and man, things are getting intense. The pressure is definitely on for the Yankees.
Definitely. And you guys, our listeners, you're locked in too, sending us tons of thoughts and questions.
Yeah, it seems like everyone's focused on the Yankees offense, or should I say, the lack of it.
Well, they need something, anything to spark them. And all eyes are on Aaron Judge.
He's got to be feeling it. One of the articles you sent called this a defining moment for him as captain. Can he shake this slump and rally the team?
It's interesting. That same article pointed out how the Dodgers have really neutralized him. They're pitching him carefully, making him chase bad pitches.
So it's not just about finding his swing. It's about adapting to how they're pitching to him. Talk about a mental battle.
Exactly. And then you've got young Luis Gil out there. Huge pressure on him.
Yeah, you flagged a piece comparing his composure to a seasoned veteran, but talent alone might not be enough against this Dodger lineup.
It might not. And speaking of the Dodgers, they're playing mind games. Still haven't announced their starter.
Right. One of the articles broke down their potential strategies. Having that 3-0 lead gives them so much flexibility. Opener, traditional starter. Who knows?
Exactly. They could even mix it up. And like we said before, they can rest Trinan. They're in control.
Meanwhile, the Yankees, they're kind of scrambling, reacting to the Dodgers instead of setting the pace.
It does seem that way, but let's say, just for fun, the Yankees win Game 4. What happens then?
It would make things interesting, but as one of your sources pointed out, they still got to win 3 more against a team that's been practically unbeatable.
Plus, you got to consider the mental impact of a comeback win for the Dodgers. They'd be even more fired up.
This is why we love baseball, right? The unpredictability, the ups and downs, the strategy.
Absolutely. So speaking of, Game 4 is about to start. What are you most curious to see?
Gotta be Aaron Judge. Can he break out of this slump, or will the Dodgers keep him quiet? That's the big question.
Couldn't agree more. Pivotal moment for him and the whole team. This could be the turning point of the series.
We'll find out soon enough. Be sure to join us for part 3 of our deep dive. We'll break down all the key moments and what they mean for both teams.
Definitely. Looking forward to it.
Well, we are back, and wow, what a game. Talk about a nail-biter.
Seriously, that was intense. Back and forth the whole time. And you guys, our listeners, you were right there with us. Tons of messages coming in.
It seemed like everyone had an opinion on that one, so let's break it down. Starting with Luis Gil, he was phenomenal.
He was. Exceeded all expectations. 5 scoreless innings against that Dodgers lineup. Incredible.
You sent over an article that talked about how he used his off-speed pitches to keep them guessing.
Right, they were expecting fastballs, and he mixed it up beautifully. Curveballs, changeups, really kept him off balance.
He looks so calm under pressure, too, but then the Dodgers, they did what champions do. They didn't panic. They adjusted.
They've got that experience, that depth. One of the pieces you highlighted talked about their pinch hitters, how they brought in guys who matched up perfectly against the Yankees relievers.
Smart managing right there. And even though Gil shut them down early, their pitching staff kept the Yankees from running away with it.
You pointed out an article that praised their defensive shifts. They were anticipating where the Yankees hitters would hit the ball, and it worked.
It's those little things, that attention to detail, that makes all the difference. And in the end, the Dodgers did what they've done all series. They found a way to win.
And with that win, they clinched the World Series. A 4-game sweep of the Yankees. Talk about a statement.
It's an incredible achievement, and it's got people debating, is a dominant sweep more satisfying than a hard-fought series?
You sent us some articles that really explore that question. Is it better to overcome adversity, battle through those close games, or is it about proving your dominance, leaving no doubt?
Some say the struggle builds character, resilience. Others say sweep shows you're just on another level. So we leave you with this. What's more important, the journey or the destination?
Is it the thrill of a back-and-forth battle? Or is it about that ultimate prize, the championship, no matter how you get there?
This World Series has given us a lot to think about. Amazing performances, brilliant strategy, and those moments that just remind you why we love this game.
Couldn't have said it better. There's always something new to learn, something to appreciate about baseball.
And that's a wrap on our deep dive into the World Series. Thanks for joining us on this incredible ride. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep that love of the game alive.
We'll see you soon.